So I'm gonna start with the coaches. What would you say about this young lady? I'm gonna come up there.
Come on up there, Bill.
You wanna go first? Or you gotta be loud for us, wherever we hear you from. All right. Jaylynn, I've known you for 5 years. I'll never forget when we went over, Coach and I went across the street, talked to her father, and he basically said, well, volleyball is her first love. And so right away I said, we don't have a problem with that. As long as she can play softball with us, she can play volleyball. Your first year, I looked at you, you was gonna be good. But your second year, I noticed something else, a little bit different. I don't know if you remember what you told me that summer. You came back and you said, Bill, I'm gonna play for recon. So I thought for a moment, and I said, what recon you talking about? And you said, recon. And I realized that you have gone to a level that I wasn't prepared for. And I've just watched you continue to go, rise, go. You have outstanding leadership. You don't know what you do. You have a great heart. And you got a mean side. I don't know if I'll ever touch it or not. I've been trying to reach it for the longest time, but it's all good. It's all good. You bless me. You bless me. And Rita. I can't take credit for all that. It's me and Rita. We're tandem. So, good luck to you. I'll make this promise to you. I'm going to see at least one game next year. Okay? All right, that's it for me.
As the head coach and your coach for the last 4 years at Western, you know, it's a great honor to see you here today signing with Coach Steve from Henry Ford. You've come a long way. You know, the one thing that we stress down here is you do well in the classroom, it carries over in the field. And Coach had mentioned seeing you, meeting your dad the first day, meeting your family. They've supported her for these 4 years. Her teammates are out here. Coach and the AD is out here, Coach Sanchez. We're so proud of you and what you've accomplished. And it's always a bittersweet moment. Bitter that you're leaving us soon, but sweet that you're moving on to another level and representing Detroit Western here. So, you know, as your head coach, we love you. We are so proud of what you've accomplished in your time here. We wish you the best of luck. And I know your teammates are supporting you too. So congratulations, and we'll be there with you. No, we'll be absent in body, we'll be there in spirit with you. Right, girls?
Yes.
Oh man!
All right.
Well, Jay, are we supposed to be saying some positives about you?
Yeah.
Whatever. It's been a pleasure. I mean, it's a pleasure to see the girls make this kind of progress to get what they want. And I just enjoyed working with you. I enjoy your temperament. I enjoy your quiet leadership. I just enjoy you and your family and everybody, and I wish you nothing but the best. But you gotta remember, come back. Come back, Pete. Do something. Just come back, okay? Step out of that car. We're still here for you, okay? Whatever you need, wherever you go, however you do it, come back. Thank you very much.
Sanchez.
This is, especially nice for me. I don't know to express how happy I am that, your father is my brother, my mother is my two sisters. And so this touches my heart in more ways than one. I've done nothing but exemplify for 4 years. That says something. I'm proud of a direct reflection of your mother and father and that badge with honor and you take it everywhere you go and you carry it. And you know it means something. That last name means something in this neighborhood.
That's good.
Generations of things. And that's how we were raised. We represent our family well. Give these girls an example on how to do it as well. Okay, and that's just off on the field. We're always learning. And I know that you're going to continue to learn. You're going to get better in the first round of this time. You're going to be an example there in Henry Ford as well, too, just like you are here today. Thank you for giving me that for the last 4 years. Thank you for giving me abundance of memories over the years and plenty more to come. I love you. I'm going to miss you every day. Okay?
Let's go. Real quick, you guys don't know me. I run the summer program here at Morris Blackwell. I had the pleasure, not a pleasure, of coaching with parents at Chancey High School in Detroit, all right? When they were working, they were good. They were outstanding athletes. They were motivated. They, corazón grande. They obviously passed that on to their daughter. I had the pleasure, it works out. I transfer teaching phys ed in Dearborn Heights. Next thing I know, Reyes, parent-teacher conference, they walk in, it's their daughter. I know I've got a winner here. When you can have, she's here because when you can be in gym class with all kinds of scrubs, all kinds of people who can't do anything, and she works harder than anybody else, and she's the most talented one, that's how you get rewarded by Coach Brown getting a scholarship. Okay? Believe in your coaches, stay focused, work hard, good things can happen. Incredibly proud of you. Coach, thank you. You got a good one here, man. And last but not least, the father who coached her senior year here. Yeah.
You guys said it all. The only thing I can say is I thank the Lord. Because without the Lord, I wouldn't be here. Because Mo put it in his heart to come to Coach Walden. I don't know if you guys know the story. I was working at Earhart. Nobody knew I worked at Earhart. Maybe my wife, my mother, a cousin of mine, JC. And I had a visitor. The visitor's like, got a phone call. Hey, you have a visitor. I'm like, I have a visitor? Okay, so I came down. It's Morris. It's a rainy day, I remember. It's a rainy day. And he said, hey man, I just talked to the head coaches at Western for your daughter. And I'm like, Western? I said, she ain't going to Western. I mean, we're in Allen Park, man. We're going to go to Allen Park. And he's like, well, I talked to them. I said, okay. So then I talked to JC, and JC said, hey man, Western's changed. It's not the same Western when we were growing up. Michael Vasquez was over there, and and I talked to them. And then he told me, hey, I gave the coaches your number. So I'm thinking maybe later in the week. Same day, hour and a half later comes by, get another phone call. Mr. Reyes got a visitor again. I said, oh, took you one day?
Yeah.
So I'm coming, I'm down, and I'm looking for a familiar face. I look at the receptionist, she's like, I see Bill, I see Coach Holt. I'm like, I don't know these guys. And they just, Mr. Reyes, hey, we talked to Morris Blackwell about your daughter Jaylynn. And I'm like, the same thing with Mo said, volleyball. She played volleyball, she never played soccer. And I said, she's green. They said, that's okay, we'll take her. I remember coming here the first time, meeting Rita, Evelina, Dottie, Angie, and another lady. And I told Rita, she's green. She's green. Rita said, hey, it's okay. That's how we like them. We build them up. And that's what I love about this here. I was dead set against her coming to Western. My wife had to convince me. And all the conversations that we had with coaches, with the parents, it's always been the mother. I was the exception. I was the only father that said, no, I'm not sending my daughter. It's always been the mother. And it's been a blessing. And I thank you girls for all you guys do for my daughters. It's been a blessing. You guys are like daughters to me. I watch you, some of you grow since freshman year. And it's been a true blessing. I mean, God is so good. I just want to give him all the glory. But I thank you guys, all of you guys. I appreciate the coaches, to Coach Brown, to my beautiful wife, to my daughter, to my little daughter, my youngest baby over there. I love you guys, and I appreciate every one of you guys. Thank you.
Now we're going to let Jaylyn's mother, who kept score for us this year, did a great job.
Man, she seriously got elevated.
We got to give the mother the last word, before we go to coach.
Yeah.
Get it?
Just as he said, I just want to give God the glory and honor for blessing us with this beautiful young lady who is what I call my bulldog. She goes with me everywhere, and I am so glad that she is staying home
cry if I say it.
What you say? I hear you. I hear you.
I say if I say something, I'm gonna cry, which I'm already crying, but.
Anybody want to say something that may not cry?
I've been known to get melancholy from time to time. It's okay.
They were very welcoming when I first came. It's an amazing thing. I'm crazy. If anybody's ready to motivated to this team, you're always got on and off the field, after practice, to come to the team. They're very devoted, and I'm happy to see them take the next step and giving them the work over there. Hopefully, I do.
Very good, Millie. Anyone else? Wait a minute, we got Dee.
Really nice job. Yeah, I remember meeting her like 8th grade summer before I was even in Western. Seeing her here with Rita and Jill and stuff like that. And it was nice having like a familiar figure when we were in Western. I didn't know them because I was Southwest. I didn't know them, but it was nice that I was there. It's been amazing having you on pictures. You know, like having you in the scenery. It's been the best.
Anyone else? I? Come on, I step forward.
It's okay. You can get a little melancholy on this right now.
Anyone else?
I didn't prepare a speech.
Hey, just speak from your heart. Speak from your heart.
Well, she's my sister, so I mean, here and there, how much she showed and how much she worked hard for like pitching and all that. And I don't say I'm really proud of you, and I look up to you as players for even volleyball and softball. And I'm just happy to call you my sister and see. I need to cut that out.
Good job, dear. Good job.
Anyone else? Good? All right, Coach?
All right, first, I'm Coach Brown. I'm head softball coach. Assistant athletic director here at Fort College. I didn't know I was your brother. He does something called all the time we talk. I didn't know that.
Lotto, baby. Lotto,
I
baby.
didn't know that.
Learn the language, man.
That's how we roll. That's how we roll.
Since 6, 7 years old, I'm just diving with that name.
There you go. So anyway, I just want to share something personally. I know I'm definitely a baseball guy. I've been in baseball in the city of Detroit all my life. Matter of fact, I played with Black Little Brothers. We played together in 16 undercover camps on a couple of tournament teams. So I, grew up doing this and did baseball for over 30-something years. And brought the program back to baseball here before, built it up, kind of got burnt out. And a lot of people, and actually at that time I was scouting with the professional baseball with the Rockies, and just got burnt out from baseball. So I just say, you know what, I told myself I'm gonna quit. After about 2 years, I looked around and said, man, that's kind of boring. You know what I'm saying? What do I do in my life? I've done this all my life. So softball job come available once again. It was in the summer. Matter of fact, I remember the first day, you guys were the playoff over at on the east side of that field by the river. And I talked to Coach, and you know how he is, say, well, basically trying to in a nice way, that you guys just got a little recreation program open. I walked away, but my feelings hurt a little bit. But everywhere I went, it was like that. I mean, I get it. And again, everybody I knew was in baseball. I knew nobody in softball. no coaches, no nothing gonna move me. And I'm like, man. And I take a program where when I was coaching baseball, they would finish Alpina and us with battle who does finish last. A game or two out of it. And first year I took over rough. Took it over pretty much the season was there and had a bunch of girls who wasn't there. But in that time, what's awesome about this, I remember when a lot of young ladies out here was freshmen. I remember she was young, like she come out here. It's amazing to me just to see, to have an opportunity to see you guys when y'all was in the 9th grade, in the 10th grade, and now the 16th and junior. So I'm blessed by that. I ain't gonna lie, blessed by that. The number two, during the process, me and Coach got to know each other. We had lunch, and you know, the girls would come over. I used to have like the open softball and DP, and then I saw her. I'm like, ooh, that off the team, big problem. And you know, I talked a little bit. She just started playing softball. I'm like, wow. So when that said, you know, as we go on and just, and for me, I came up in the city. Coach know every year I was coming back in the city team. I wanted to get girls from the city. This is where I come from. And I want them to experience what we have to offer, what this softball have to offer. And to be honest with you, this would be, she would literally be the first person from a city Detroit school who I feel like is going to be successful around here. You know, most girls I was getting, nobody else for me. I'm transparent. But I got a young lady who got talent, and I just think her upside. And the program that we put in place when we work year round is going to really help her take off. We had a young lady from Farmington Harrison that reminds me of her. She didn't play a lot of ball. This past season, she hit 23 home runs. She hit 23 home runs. She had like 18 stolen bases. Played stellar defense. She was player of the year, probably the All-American. She came in, reminded me a whole lot of this young lady. Strong, had the ability, but just never had the consistency of just working, weight room, and all that stuff from a college program versus high school. So I'm definitely excited about it. You know, we went from the bottom to this year. We won our conference. It was one game from the World Series. You know, lost 4 players, and this young lady got to come in and play right away, pitch right away. Hopefully, she continue to work. She'll be better than that, you know, top 5 spot. So we're excited for me. So for me, it's personal, you know, for the city to be at the year for even young ladies that want to come this year out there and be serious. Believe me, Henry Ford is going to give you the opportunity. Every single girl that wanted to go on to college that was dedicated to move on to the 4-year school. The last 2 years I was in. Last year we didn't have a season. Our shortstop, which started shortstop from Concordia, played in the World Series with Concordia. We had 2 girls go to the University of Michigan Gilbert. You know, this year we have 4 girls, and all of them moving on. One's going down to South Carolina, which is Moya, 2 going to Concordia, and 1 going to Wayne State. She don't want to play no more. She just decided that she had offers from several different schools. They still call her. She's a strong academic school, and she decided now she's ready. She's been accepted to like the business school. Why do I say all this, ladies? I want you to make sure that school is important. Henry Ford, anybody know about Henry Ford, it's not just about athletics. You gotta be a student. You know, I don't recruit young ladies who's not students because it's gonna be very difficult to make. But if you're serious, you want education, you transfer, you want to save your parents a lot of money, Henry Ford's the place to be. You're gonna work hard. And one thing about it, like I tell these parents here, I got 4 kids. My youngest is 28. So when I go to your kid, you're not around, I treat them like they're my kids. I take care of no different in the same rules you have, the same treatment. I expect the same expectation. And this year, I'm gonna tell you, and I've been doing this for over 30 years. The best group of young ladies I coached in my life, ever in my life. You talking about picking up each other, no cat fight, no drama, 0. Matter of fact, I had to do more coaching of my coaching staff to the adults than I had to the kids. I'll give you one example, and then we get to this signing that it was just awesome. It just brought tears to my eyes. And so I got one coach kind of hyper, Coach Green, if you're about to you know, hyper, he just hyper. And he never really coached. He's always been in the center, and I brought him in with the youth. So it's a difference when you coach, and he learned that.
But anyway, but he loved the game. He loved it. So we had lost our shortstop right in the middle of the race, and we were dominating. We lost our shortstop and our third baseman for 14 days. We was in first place for 14 days to COVID. Now imagine anybody coaching it, lose your left side. Bam. Ain't like, no, you ain't gonna be the same. And through that, we went 500. But the last game we lost, probably put both 500, was in Alpena. It was about 37 degrees, literally. The wind chill factor might have been 20 something. Really. I mean, we probably should have played the game, back cracking everything. So they decided our two hitters were walking. My assistant coach called me and like, look what they doing. Look at they walking. Y'all need to hit. The nigga got hype. My senior girl, the one Brenda, I mean, she's a quiet leader. A quiet leader. She don't holler. She said, Coach, I'm the coach. I said, what you want to try? And I had talked to Coach on the side. He told me that. He said, hey, Brenda came up to me and said, Coach, you try. And then he said, you don't do right. And we know, you got good people, young ladies. And the one thing I like about you guys, I watch you guys, me and Coach, we talk once or twice a week, especially during the season. And all the adversity that y'all had the same type of adversity with the COVID. Y'all got shut down, y'all lost players. But I watched some young ladies on this team grow, just, especially you. What's your name right there in the white shirt? I remember the first day I saw you. You remember? I'm like, and then to see you out there, that was, it's just awesome. I love it. And I'm gonna say this. When a young lady asked me, and the heck you decide to coach the girl, I think nobody, you can see coaching boys, girls, like, coaching boys all my life. People just they didn't believe it. No, you're not. But you know what? This game is awesome. I mean, this game, young ladies, this game has raised to another level. Man, I wouldn't trade it for the world. 2 years ago, the guy that took my place, the baseball job, resigned. My boss came to me and asked me, you want baseball back? Nope. I love it. The game is fast, it's action-packed, it's a challenge as a coach. I mean, it's an awesome game. I mean, you know, if you ain't watched the DC College World Series, I'm glad they have it, and they're giving us prime time with softball, because now the young ladies can see that it's serious. And I'm telling you, it's a game that, I coach, and I'm like, man, I wouldn't change this game for the world, these young ladies. And I'm gonna tell you this, and this is the last thing, because I can talk to you about this all day. I love it. I mean, it gave me new life. I mean, I'm loving it. It's just, you know, it's amazing to me, because the one thing, when they say, what's the difference between coaching boys and girls? The great thing about girls is that it's a more intellectual task. So girls like to be organized. They like to know what's going on. So if you're a coach and organized, and you got your calendar together, you tell them what to do, whether it's drills, what time to be there, what to do. You put that out there, they there. You know, guys, guys now, you gotta put a hammer on their head. Girls don't like that. They like for you. That's how my daughters was too. Even with their homework. Let them know what they had to do. They do it. And I love it about it. Like uniforms. Now that's one thing I never, even the first group, I pass out the uniforms, and on game day, I don't have to say another word. And they come sharp. Everybody matched to the T, from head to toe. I love that about it. I'm like, okay, I asked what y'all wearing today. You know, so I want to match you a little bit. Let me know what you're wearing. But I don't bother it, because number one, there's one less task I have to do, and number two, they do a good job. Even when, like sleeves one year, you know, they want another color sleeve, they ain't there for this. Everybody went out and bought it, the same sleeve. Now guys, you know, again, difference. You might have a guy with a white sleeve on, a black sleeve on. I'm just saying, guys are different, and that's what I love about you young ladies. And I love coaching it, and we're excited to have you here. I mean, you got an awesome group, and what we missing, you come in, and you're gonna fit in right, really well. I love it, I like it, and I like what's happening here. So again, coach, mom and dad, everybody here, we're happy to have this young lady part of our program. In fact, we can't wait to get started. So we have a big fall. We play about 18 to 20 games, so they get the feet wet, get the 4-year schools, and hey, we're gonna go play. Now I'm talking to you young ladies like you can play the best. I don't have to dodge nobody. So thank you. We're gonna get over this side.
All right.
Uh-oh, don't need mom and dad's signature no more. So you're gonna sign it. You're gonna sign it here. You're gonna sign it.
Do I take a video or do I take
17.
My wrist hurts so bad.
Yep, that's when all heroes coming up to it.
All right. Somebody take a picture. Coach, you got your phone. Somebody take a picture. They can send it to me.
Yeah, we'll get it for you.
All right. Good job. Thank you.
Coach Juan and coaches, come on in. Get one with our whole, come on, both.
I leave that for the Cowboys, okay?
Okay, do I stop recording now?
Notice everybody's been in on. Get up. Read up.